the other side as fast as I can before I get stuck here on the streetcar island. Let me just put my case in my bag and also zip it up. Okay. Close up, but I thought I would start out the video with the two streetcars. So yeah, hey, what's happening everyone? Alex here in downtown Toronto at Spadina Avenue and King Street West. Just got off the 510 streetcar and filmed the ride because I wanted to stock up on more TTC content. And yeah, now you can tell I'm actually feeling pretty good. And I thought I wasn't going to go out today because yesterday it was really bad. The air quality and the index was at 10, which is very, very high. And even though the smoky conditions have improved, we're still under the air quality statement, and conditions could still deteriorate. So nevertheless, it's sunny, it's hot outside. It's a bit fair out. Nice little wiener dog here. Hi. Yeah, anyway, we're walking north here up the east side of Spadina. It's been a while since I filmed a walk up this street, and I want to go into Chinatown. So I think we're gonna do just that. And what I did today, well, I finally filmed 2 rides on the Scarborough RT because it was a while since I did that. You know, the line closing down on November 18th. I wanted to get that done, and I think I'm going to be making a compilation throughout the final few months. And then I went to downtown, had a delicious chicken sandwich combo at, hey, there, in the old livery, which is quite nostalgic for me. You don't always see cop cars in this old livery anymore. Yeah, as I was saying, I went to Kaki's crispy chicken restaurant, which just opened up last month in the little Tokyo district on Dundas Street West. It was really good. And then I filmed a walking video down Victoria Street, and then I filmed, I think, 2 elevators in the area, and then I just went to Union Station and caught the streetcar. So now I'm here, and I think I might start heading home after this. Today being I think we're the 29th of June 2023, and I think it might be just before rush hours. Traffic is really starting to build up here. It is. It's 2:53 p.m. and I think it's 25 Celsius. And I hope I don't get copyrighted by this music blasting here, so I'm gonna have to keep going as fast as I can. And I hear some sirens. Yes, there's you can't get a break from all the traffic noise and pollution and sirens, of course. Here's Richmond Street West. Forgot to mention we crossed Adelaide Street. Oh, it's an ambulance, but it's not an EMS. I think it might be a private ambulance, as I see a little bit of orange, unless that's I'm not too sure. I want to film another walk on Richmond Street sometime soon. It says paramedics on it. Oh, it's orange. Oh, Region of Durham. What the hell are you doing all the way here in downtown? Yeah, what's a Durham Region ambulance doing here? Actually, it's not really uncommon to see ambulances from other jurisdictions come in here. I'm probably assuming they're transporting a patient from Pickering or Ajax, but all the way down here. And here's Queen Street West. I believe this is the fashion district, and West Queen West would be further west of here. And look, there's one of the city's sketchiest McDonald's. I mean, even though I've actually never been in there before, but I heard from a lot of people it is quite on the sketchy side. And Queen Street West, it is full of a lot of retail stores that sell fashion and textiles, you know, and all that shit, you know. It's a very trendy part of the city too, or one of the trendiest. As we're now crossing over to the west side of Spadina, and maybe I'll stay on that side until we get to like I don't know, Nassau Street or St. Andrew. I'm not too sure. Oh, this used to be a bank here. I think it just closed. Yeah, it looked like a bank. I can always check Google Street View. Look, there's the Canada Life Assurance building in the distance. That would be on University Avenue. So again, as I mentioned, the conditions today, they've greatly improved, but it's still hazy as a whole, and the air quality could still deteriorate. But luckily, it's not actually smelling like freaking campfire out here. So at least that's a bonus. Oh, I know why they closed that down. It's because eventually they're going to be constructing the subway entrance to Queens Spadina Station on the Ontario line. See, look, they're gonna be. I think they might be preserving the facade and then adding an entrance in here. So that's gonna be quite interesting. But I kind of wish they would actually dig a friggin' hole and just like add stairs like you would see in the downtown sections of the subway system, instead of like wasting so much money and making it look like a freaking bank, you know. But Ontario government decides to do whatever the hell they want. Alright, I think once we pass Sullivan Street, we'll be in the Chinatown district. There's a lot of these like studio type buildings here. Nice laneways. Actually, I was in Chinatown with my dad on Father's Day, but I haven't really filmed anything since earlier this year, and it's crazy that we're already halfway through 2023, as Saturday is the first day of July, which is Canada Day. But it might be raining, unfortunately, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to go out and film. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to watch fireworks, because again, that's late at night. I mean, I don't really mind going to like Downsview Park or Virginia. That's a long way. And there you got the streetcar and the median. It's the 510 streetcar. It's one of a few streetcar lines that are just like separate from traffic. Like they have their own like right of way. And fun fact, the 510 streetcar line opened up as a quote-unquote LRT line in I think 1997. But then they were using the same exact vehicles as the rest of the streetcar system, so they just decided to just call it a streetcar line. So I mean, to you it may look like an LRT line, but when you look at the Eglinton and Finch West LRT lines, it might look similar to you, but the track gauge is pretty different. So there's Sonic Boom. My dad and I used to go in there quite a lot. And here's the Chinatown Center. I've never been in this building before, but it's a bit, I've heard from some people it used to be quite sketchy and a bit run down, but I'm not sure. I may have to pay to visit, but not today. Not today. I think a viewer once told me there was a hotel here. Was it the Super 8s or... I can't remember, but there definitely used to be a hotel here. Anyway, we're now in the Chinatown district. It's actually the second largest Chinatown in Canada after Vancouver. So obviously there's a huge Chinese population residing here, but there's tons of other ethnic areas that have a lot of have a huge Chinese population, like in Scarborough and also in Markham, Richmond Hill, which are suburban cities to the north of here. It would only be a good thumbnail if these trees weren't there. Maybe when we get to Dundas, see if we can get a good thumbnail. Here's Grange Avenue. I'm not really a huge fan of Chinese food, but I've tried a lot of Chinese buns from one of these bakeries, and they're actually quite good. And I can't remember, but I wonder if Roseland already relocated, or I'm not too sure. I mean, a couple of years ago, I heard rumors that they might be closing. I definitely love the Chinese signage that's there. Here's Dragon City Mall. They have modernized northern elevators in there, and they look quite ugly, so. Okay, so here's thumbnail opportunity number one. If only there's a streetcar or a huge Chinese sign in front of me, because again, when you think of Chinatown, you're always thinking about the people and the amount of markets they have, and also the huge signs, you know. That supermarket my mom and I used to go into quite often. And it's very busy here. I expect it to be very busy on weekends, but today is a Thursday. It's still busy, but not so much. And there's more of Chinatown along Dundas, and this retail's for lease. It's empty, but they're doing something to it. And there's a lot of Canadian souvenir shops here, like this one, for example. Oh, it's a commercial building. Okay, I think this might be a great thumbnail. Unfortunately, no streetcar in my shot, but I think this will do. Because again, look at these amazing signs. They might even be original. But just imagine if they had neon signs. That would be freaking cool. Okay, this might have been, maybe this block here, that might have had the roll stand. Anybody can let me know in the comments. I think I've been there once. Can't remember when. But let me know in the comments if because I might pass it and not even know. Oh, they're playing Rihanna, a nostalgic song from my childhood, so I gotta get away from here as fast as I can. Oh wow, holy shit, look at this. I've never seen this before. Is this Prowler? What? I've never seen this on the streets before. This is quite interesting. Wow. Oh, and there's a Thai restaurant my mom and I used to go to. It's been a while since we've been there. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Kensington Market is right next door. There it is. It has a lot of vendors selling street food, interesting things. Ooh, fire truck just turned on its sirens. Making a last-minute emergency call here. Oh wow. Oh, there's the Scott Mission. I think it's a I think it might be a community outreach center or something like that. It's definitely one of these places for the homeless or refugees, something like that. Well, I do apologize if I'm getting things wrong. I'm not a very big expert on this type of stuff, but there's Baldwin Street. You know something? I bet you these Chinese, I bet you like the whole Chinatown district might be booming even more because of Olivia Chow. As you already know, it was 3 nights ago that she was elected as our next mayor of the city, and she's breaking barriers. She's the first racialized mayor to take office, and she's Chinese, I think. So I bet you a lot of these. A lot of the locals here probably voted for her. I mean, that's my beliefs. But I already talked about her a couple of videos ago about how I feel about her winning the election and what's next for her to turn the city around, you know? Because under Tory was quite disappointing. I was very unhappy with a lot of things he did. So now that piece of shit is gone, and we got a new person in, we can think about even better things. That's Olivia's gonna. Oh shit! So, okay, so it wasn't that restaurant down there. It's this one right here. With the purple and gold signage. Yeah, that's the one I went to before. Thai Country Kitchen. Tintin chili. And I think this building, this new generic building here, I think it might be part of CAMH. It might be. Unless it's that building over there. Here's Oxford Street. Not much road traffic in this part of Spadina. But it might increase as the hours go by. All right, I'm thinking of taking the 510 up to Spadina Station and just going home from there, or I can take the 506 to Queens Park and then up, or also the 506 to Ossington and go up from there. I go into this video game store quite often. You saw a lot of old school video game systems, NES, Super Nintendo, N64, Sega Genesis, you name it. One of the best vintage game stores I've been to. I've been going there for years. It's quite good. And look, there's the famous El Macambo Tavern, which has seen a lot of very well-known acts. Actually, I don't think that is CAMH, because I think most of. Okay, yes. So, my mistake. So CAMH is on the northeast side of the intersection, and this building here might be part of University of Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Or maybe I should have been doing my freaking research. But anyway, okay, I see a streetcar coming, so I think I'm gonna hop on it at that stop there as we're about to wrap up the video. And I've been out since like 10:15, so I want to get home now as the air quality is probably starting to deteriorate again, and it's getting hot by the minute.
Come on, guys, we're making this light. Pretty big. I want to be faster. You just want to make the light.
And yeah, look, there's the oops, there's the CN Tower and the slight haze, and that's gonna be it. So oh, can't cross yet because they got an advanced green, and now we can. Just in time. So anyway, guys, so thanks for watching another one of my walking videos around the city, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my work as well. Then stay safe and stay cool, and I guess I'll see you all on the next one. So take care, guys. Adios, peace out, and bye-bye. Woo, it's freaking hot.